you're trying to figure out how to finally get your executive team to buy in, you're in the right place. Welcome back to the channel where I help founders build and scale companies that don't burn them out and don't require them to be the linchpin holding everything together. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 shifts that I took and that you can too to get your executive team to finally buy in, even if they disagree at first. I'm also going to share the story of the meeting that almost killed my company with some aspects that I've never shared publicly. When I was 28, my company was growing fast, like 350% annually. It was time to get serious about our KPIs, our cadences, our one-on-ones, our onboarding, our systems. Really the things that, quite frankly, made us corporate and that I hated to implement, but I saw as necessary. So I rolled all of this out in one of our executive meetings. Heads were nodding, but not a lot of pushback until the very end. My partner, my business partner, equity partner in the business, finally spoke up and said, "This is a horrible idea. You will suck the soul out of the company. You are literally going to kill everything that made us great." So as a new CEO, like a deer in headlights, I said, "What do you think we should do?" He said, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." So I tried to explain what I thought was broken. Customers were leaving, employees were complaining, profit was nearly non-existent because we were growing so fast. He cut me off and said, "Whatever, I'll do it, but it's not gonna work." That line crushed me, not just because he disagreed, but because he made it clear that he wasn't with me. He wasn't in my corner anymore, and I didn't know what to do. So I decided to just smooth it over and to play small. You've probably been in that situation before. Do you step up and fight, or do you hunker down? That was the worst mistake in my leadership career. Here's what happened next. Systems started failing. The team started complaining, "Man, we have too many meetings. I can't hit my numbers because I have to track everything now." They were drinking his Kool-Aid and resisting everything that I had tried to implement. Then it got worse. My partner started calling all of the other executives, telling them to ignore my new plan, undermining everything. One of the executives pulled me aside and just said, "Cort, why are you letting him treat you like this?" And again, I didn't know what to do. I just put my head down, shook it, and said, "I don't know what to do. He's my partner." But to be clear, it was way too late. I didn't need to wait nearly that long to move him out and move someone else in. The person I brought in disagreed with me just as passionately, if not more so, than my business partner. But once we had an idea, he was committed fully, as if it was his own. That's when everything started to finally change. The company grew. Customers and employees stayed, the right ones, and the wrong ones left. And money, profit, started pouring in. So here it is. Here's the framework. Here's the playbook. The 3 shifts to bake into your executive team to get buy-in. Shift number 1, get them to disagree, then commit. Disagreement is healthy, it's necessary, but after the decision, you have to get full commitment. They have to commit like it's their own idea, because a united team on a mediocre decision beats a divided team on a great decision every single time. Shift number 2. Again, you need to bake this into the DNA of your team. Your first team as an executive team member is the executive team. Your loyalty doesn't go down, it goes across. If you're the head of operations, your real team isn't your ops managers that report to you. It's the other executives sitting with you at that table. It's the head of sales, the head of finance, the head of HR. That's your team. Because if the executives aren't aligned, the whole company breaks beneath them. A little crack at the top becomes a chasm at the bottom of the company. Shift number 3, anchor the plan in your company's purpose. Start with why. Why does this plan matter? What's the mission behind it? Give space for disagreement. Make sure everybody feels heard. But once the decision is made, we move as an aligned front, as a team. I consult other founders going through this exact same thing. And again, with my company, I started another one. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop. Guys, here's our mission. Here's the path. What do you see that I don't? And then I listen. I speak last. And when I speak, I say, "Guys, I've heard everyone. This has been a great conversation. As the CEO, it's my privilege and also my burden to select the path after everyone's spoken." But full commitment is the expectation. If someone can't commit, that's okay, but they can't stay on this team. That's leadership. That's how you build buy-in. So let's land this plane. To get real executive team buy-in, you need to 1, get your team to disagree, then commit. 2, shift their loyalty from their team to the executive team. And 3, anchor the plan in the company's purpose. Most importantly for you, have the courage to lead. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more founder frameworks. I drop a video every day. Put a comment below of what's the #1 thing that you're struggling with to get buy-in from your executive team. Guys, you can't scale without systems, but you can't instill systems without buy-in, because people don't execute what they don't believe in. If your team isn't behind you, you're just walking into battle alone. See you on the next one.